Hi there, it's Barb here at Self-Help FAQ, the YouTube channel. I'm back for the weekly update, and I'm here to let you know I was hard at work all last week, trying to follow through with the commitments I made, the priorities I told you about for building up my business. And so this is a little accountability to my viewers. And so I'm happy to announce that I finally got the first video done for the Patreon members, and you will find that there should be a link below this video for you to find that if you want to join. So I did the video of the next week in the blue journal that I started on this channel. My very first video on this channel was the first week in my blue journal, which is a general self-help, self-improvement, 52 weeks journal to help you build a better, more productive life. And so that's on my first video. I should be able to link that for you if you haven't seen that first video. And so I went through the first 4 weeks of the video here with you. And so the Patreon starts with week 5. If you want to continue going through the journal with me, that's what you can find there so far at that Patreon level. I had originally planned to do 3 levels, but I don't think I'm quite ready yet to do all that work all at once. So I'm going to start small with 1 level, see how that goes, and then add other levels as we go along. I'm also happy to announce that I did some groundbreaking on my very next guided journal, which is going to be a productivity journal, basically helping you get your time managed more efficiently, getting things done so that you can fit more things into your life that you really want to fit in. And if you're trying to build up your own business, this will help you too. And I'm going to take a look at my notes so I don't forget things to tell you about. So I have the first video up. I started on the journal. I was supposed to spend 4 hours on that. I think I spent about 2.5 to 3, so I owe a little more time to that this week. And the last priority I had was to work on 4 songs a day for my music and my music channel. I did plan to go to a open mic last week. But as it turns out, even though I practiced multiple times on a certain song, it just wasn't ready. So I didn't make it to the open mic, unfortunately, but I'm going to try again this week. And I actually told some friends that I would be at the open mic. So there's extra pressure on me to get that ready. So my priorities for this week are going to be, I believe, well, still working on the songs, but I don't have to work on them as hard as I did last week because they are more imprinted on my muscle memory in my mind and fingers for the guitar. So I think working on the guided journal, the very next guided journal, is going to be the heaviest work that I'm going to be doing this week. And let me tell you a little bit about what you will find in that next journal. Okay, so this time management productivity journal, I'm planning on it to be a 16-week journal. I'm still going to go with what I love to do, which is include famous quotes, study the quotes, and then you'll be getting question prompts. I will also include activities, habit tracking, some checklists, things like that. I didn't want it to be one of those dime a dozen journals where it's just filled with empty pages of habit trackers and things like that, where there's really no meat to it. So there's going to be some study in there, there's going to be prompts, and you will still get your habit trackers or your checklists, whatever fits for each chapter. So some of the things you'll find in this upcoming journal are, you start with your foundations of productivity, where we talk about focus, the myth of multitasking, energy management, habits, Then we go on to eliminating distractions, digital detox, saying no to more things, protecting your focus time, and then we'll talk about systems and strategies to help you out, such as routines, short minute rules, planning ahead, reviews and refocusing. And then we'll have another section going out to the 16 weeks where we talk about consistency, rest, and measuring things that matter, and celebrating your wins. We'll have closing reflections as well and recaps. So I think it's going to be a really interesting, good journal for those of you that want to master your time management, get some of your time back for things that you want to enjoy more of. And so I'm really hoping that this will be something that you all will want to go through, and hopefully it will help you in your time management. That's what I'm trying to say. I also want to let you know that I've got 2 other journals planned after this one, but I think I'm going to hold back on telling you what they are, just to keep a little suspense going in there. But now it's time for me to tell you what I'm going to be doing for the business for this week, for this channel and my other channel. And I want to make sure I don't forget anything, so I do have notes over here. So I have 3 priorities listed. I want to do the first 4 weeks of the new journal. That could probably take between 2 and 3 hours, I think, there, and maybe even 4 hours. I want to add another Patreon video the next week. That would be week 6. Week 5 is all about happiness and how to get it, more of it in your life. And so then I'll do week 6 after that, which is the next one I need to do. And I want to get some download links listed in the Patreon. These are to give you pages of the prompts for free. You wouldn't get the study pages or the activity pages, but you will get the prompt page to download there. But it's a little complicated. It's kind of like you have to go to your email server and put the download link there, and then put it in Patreon, and so then you exchange your email for the free download for that one. And so I'll do that, and then of course I still want to try to get to an open mic this week for my music endeavors, and I want to upload another video to my music channel. I will link my music channel down below in case you're interested in seeing that, see what I do out there. And if I do have extra time after those are done, those are my 3 priorities. Then I want to spend 1 hour on my memoir. As some of you know, I went to the Soviet Union twice in the 80s, and I would like to talk about my experiences there, what I learned while I was there, and what I've learned since about how the Soviet Union turned back into Russia, which it used to be, and how it changed itself over time. I would also really like to do another follow-up Friday. I didn't do one last week because I didn't get any questions from anybody, and I ran out of time and just couldn't fit it in. But if you could please put what your priorities are for your coming week, whether it's business related or personal related, down in the comments below, I'd really appreciate it, because it would be good for us to keep accountable to each other. A lot of times that's what it takes to get your work done, is if you have someone to answer to. If it's just yourself, it may not work. So I'd like to have some accountability going. And I think that is it for what I wanted to say for this video. So I appreciate your time and staying tuned in for what I'm doing behind the scenes before I can get back to regularly scheduled videos. Sometimes you just have to take time off to build things up from behind the scenes. And this is my time to do it the next 3 months. And I will let you know when everything's ready. If I upload to Patreon, if I upload a book to Amazon, or if I'm working on anything else, I'll let you know that right here. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Please subscribe if you'd like to find out what's happening next on my channel. And if you'd like to give me a like, that helps the channel a lot too. So have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.